I choose to challenge. For the widow who tradition requires to sit on the floor for 40 days after her husband's death. For the widow who has to shave her hair after her bereavement. For the widow who has to prove that she is not a witch and that she has played no part in her husband's death. For the widow who is forced to drink the water used to bath her late husband's corpse to prove her innocence. For the widow who has to stay in the jungle for 7 days to prove her innocence by the fact that she has not been eaten by wild animals. For the widow who has to fight to protect matrimonial property from the in laws in order to provide for her children. For the widow who is distributed for inheritance as part of her late husband's estate. For the widow who is deserted by her in laws and has to struggle on her own to fend for her children. For the widow without children, sent away empty handed from the marriage after her husband dies. For the widow who is despised when she remarries, even after 10 years of bereavement. For the widow who is abandoned by society. For all the struggling widows, I choose to challenge. Choose to challenge for the sake of all women in these difficult circumstances. I choose to challenge. Choose to challenge today. For the sake of the widows, choose to challenge. I choose to challenge.